All right, so I'm back now. My apologies to the experience. So I don't know, my system went off and I lost access to previous life. So automatically, every link is proof abortive. So we're going to be using a new link, which I'm going to be sharing right now. So I want to welcome you all to today's live weekly session. So this is the new week's live trading session. So apologies, I was supposed to be live 1 p.m. GMT plus one, but I had quite some engagements during the day, so I happened not to be live that time. So please take note the link has changed. So the previous link which I shared on the VIP group is no longer going to take you to this week's live trading session. So in case you've shared that link out to your friends, please, there's going to be another link. My apologies. I'm sharing the new link now. So my system went off and I lost access to the streaming platform. So I had to, try to get access back and all. So that was actually what happened. Sorry about that. It's still something I needed to just send away an insect. Okay, so quickly, um, I'm going to be sharing my screen, taking you straight to the charts, and just to show you a few things concerning the new week, and directional bias, what I'm seeing in the markets, and how I'm trading the week. So far, there's no entry so far. Now, don't think I'm not serious when I'm not posting entries. That's what some people who don't understand the reason why we don't trade every day think now. It's not about seriousness. It's about getting to a level with your trading where you have mastered a certain strategy so much and your high winning rates is requiring that except you get your confirmation, you will not take trades. So quickly, let me share my screen. I think as I begin to show you the chart, you understand more of what I'm talking about. Now, this year, we want to make money. We don't just want to make noise. Okay? It's different between making noise and making money. You don't want to make money. I personally want to make money. Back. Okay. I think this is how we used to be. Yeah? Sorry, let me check the previous lives. This is serious. My system went off. I restarted the system only for me to find that I was logged out on all my. The StreamYard could not trace back the previous link. Usually, my system goes off sometimes when I'm live, and when I boot it back, it just takes me back straight up to what I was doing. This particular one was a bit different. It's a bit different. Okay, so I think this is how we used to be. I've seen the previous life. That's how we used to be. Ah, this is how we used to be. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So my apologies to the delays. All right. So this is the chart. So I trade the BTC with the VIP community. Okay. So let's go straight to what I trade with the free community. For this is a free live trading session. So this is the dollar index, and I already spoke to you in the VIP. Sorry, I say VIP. The weekly analysis on what I'm going to be expecting to trade at the opening of the week. And if you look, you see that there is a massive drop still again on GU, at least into this um, demand zone. Okay, so as long as price is in this demand zone, there's call for action. So that means there's every tendency that price would return back into this FVG. For those of you who've seen the weekly analysis video I did, you will remember I talked about this FVG and this supply zone. Okay, so I talked about how that once I get a confirmation, I'm going to be coming on a buy for the dollar index. So as you can see, there is no confirmation. Rather, price kept breaking structures below, and this one happens to be the most recent break of structure, as you can see. So until that particular break of structure, um, strong low is taken out, which is this, I will not be trading the dollar index. So what am I expecting to see? It's very simple. I'm expecting that price would do this, boom. Once price takes out this, of course you're already seeing this imbalance, so you already know that price is coming there. So once price takes out this, I will be expecting it to return into my point of interest. Then it will give me some kind of my confirmation in my 5 minutes time frame. Then I will be going to this level, at least for the dollar index. What that means is that for the GBP I will repeat what I just said now in directly proportional way. Same thing, same case, same scenario, break of structure on this side. You can see it is very clear. It's not something that is not clear. Okay, take out this, and this is the major loop that led to that major break of structure. Okay, so once price comes in the same manner, takes it out, give me some kind of reverse, rebounce or reverse, and I get my confirmation in my lower time frame, which is my 5 minute, I'll be selling GU at least to this demand zone. So that's what I'm expecting to do with GU. So quickly go straight to JPY basket. I hope the new link has circulated. Okay, I think so. All right, so the JPY basket is supposed to give me some kind of confirmation today, but it didn't. So I've seen it done so massively. There's the most recent break of structure on the upside. Then this looks like a bullish market, but there is a strong imbalance on this side. So I personally would love to, in as much as I want to trade the A setup, which is, if you look at the A setups trade here, is this is big demand zone. Okay, so that's actually where price is coming to, and then we're going to go long on the buy, and we'll be trading this swing. Okay, so this will be the swing range. So we can actually identify it briefly so that each time we see that line, we can know what it stands for. I just deleted one now because I didn't leave it, so I couldn't remember what it stands for. So that's the 4 hour swing range. And that's what I'm going to be trading within this swing range. It helps you to stay away from the noise. It helps you to be very precise about directional bias. It helps you maintain bias because you can just always remember that this is a bullish trend. So each time you're going bearish, you're going short, bullish, you're going long. So for the bearish, I'm going to like to trade it because of this imbalance. And what will make me do that is when I find the price, since this is the most recent break of structure, let me take that again. Since this is the most recent break of structure, I would want to find that price takes out that major low, which is a strong low, before I'm able to know. So this is it. This is the low that led to that massive break of structure. Because of this is the impulsive move. Okay, so price just needs to take out that low for me. Then I will be trading it into this, first of all, into this zone, which is a demand zone. All this labeling is because I'm teaching. When I'm trading personally, I don't need all of this. I've gone highly professionally to the level I don't need all this. All I need to do is just mark my zones. I don't even need much on the chart again. I trade blank charts now. Okay, so because I know what I look out for and I professionally trade. So, but for the sake of this class and teachings, this is the supply zone. So I'm going to be expecting that price would trade into that zone first. Okay, so once price does what it does, okay, it breaks out here, retraces, comes back, takes into this zone. I expect it to retrace again and come to this major zone. That's what I expect price to do. So in that case, that means I'm looking at for bearish move on the Japanese yen basket. So in that case, I'm going to be buying GBP JPY. So what's my confluence? Simple. I'm just going to be expecting that once price takes out the major low, the strongest low that gave the most recent break of structure. Of course, if you look closely, you see that this is the most recent break of structure. Okay, that's the most recent break of structure, and this is the low I gave that. I almost bought, yeah, but I just remember I was out of time zone and I controlled myself because I really like to trade in time zone. So I may be trading this for Asia once I see the move. So what am I expecting now? So if I look at the 4 hour time frame, just as I did, of course, Japanese yen is directly proportional to this one as well, just as the dollar index. So my concern and my interest is what will happen with price when it gets to this zone at least. Okay, so I'm going to be expecting the price to keep buying at least to that level before I take my A setup sell. So, but before price get there, this is what I'll be expecting price to do. It's already taking out this, okay, and that's why I wanted to buy. But the Japanese yen basket will not let me do that. Why? Because it kind of need to do its own kind of retracement. And in the process of doing its own retracement, if you buy the JPY now, that's the JPY now, you will be induced to be manipulated because this looks like a fake out. So price will just eventually come out, take out your stop loss because I see some kind of liquidities here. So for me, until that liquidity is swept, I will not buy. So until then, I will be buying JPY up to this level at least. Okay, so that will be all on that. So US 30, I already told you what I was going to be doing with US 30 during the weekly analysis. I said I'm going to be looking for sell, right? It's already sold at least to this level. So I'm going to be looking for another sell. It's a range market and it's a bearish range. So if I get another sell confirmation, which is price taking out this low, okay, I will sell US 30 at least to this level, okay, that demand zone. And finally, people USDT. So I've given you commodity already. I've given you Forex. This is crypto now. Okay, so I already told you that the people USDT I will be buying once price gets here, right? So because of the crash of the Bitcoin that happened during the weekend, most of crypto coins crashed. So for me to buy people USDT now, I'm expecting it to take out this major low. Until then, I will not be buying. Rather, I will sell. So I can sell on this range. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not for you. Okay, it's for the VIP channel. So once I get a confirmation on this, just finding a major low taken out, I'll go sell on people USDT. Okay, just sell. Then silver. Silver is XAG USD silver. Okay, so for silver, it's been long with traded silver, so let's just do this. So it's on a major, it's been spiking just as gold has been spiking. So if I find this is good bullish move, if I find any bullish entry, at least around this demand zone, I'll find my buy entries. I'll give you updates. So all you need to do is stay active for these updates on the free community. So now with volatility 25, it's already broken structure up. Yeah, so this is a good setup for volatility 25. I'm just going to wait for price to return back, and then I'm going to get my A setup trade. Okay, so let's just mark out the range so that we do not forget. So I'll be trading this range of volatility 25 and probably catch some decent A setup entries. Okay, so that's for volatility 25. For jump 25, which are the two synthetics that I discussed with the free community, I think it's just the same thing. This one has already started moving already. Jump 25 has already done its move. I think we can go in. Let me see first the entry time frame. Okay, for the entry time frame, we can go in once price can return back to this place and give me confirmation entry, and we can just take a TP on this tip. So this is what we can trade with jump 25. So I'm giving you updates once time is there. So now what I do recently now in getting a setups and winning more trades is I don't go in any trade until I have full confirmation on what to do with that entry. That's the new strategy that I'm applying now in my setups. So that's why you have to wait for the update. So once I'm not giving an update, that means I'm not going in. But once I have an update, I'm going in. And I'm telling everybody, let's go. Free community, VIP community, take notes. There is a daily live trading session, daily, every day. For those of you who have subscribed, you can see that our price has gone up. So it's for those of you that have paid, whether for the one-on-one mentorship, public class, or general class. We're going to be having live trading session with me, VIP, every day. Okay, so at the end of the week, we have one which is weekly on Fridays as we close up. That's the way you can be able to catch up if you are under my membership. So that's for only those under my VIP membership. Then for those of you on the group, you should know that your subscription is for a period of time. Okay, and that's like a period. Some of you 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and some of you have expired. Okay, and some of you haven't expired. So that's basically what your own VIP is for. But this particular VIP I'm talking about is for those that have paid for membership, whether private membership, general membership, or the one-on-one membership. So stay active on the group. I'm going to be giving you updates. Remember, there's going to be weekly review at the end of the week, and there's going to be weekly analysis before the starting up of the week, before this live trading session. I'll be holding Monday, 1 p.m. GMT plus one. So stay active on our YouTube channel. If you're here to subscribe, make sure you subscribe. But a lot is happening already. Prop firms are firing up, beautiful prop firms to make money from, and many competitions are going on. You can subscribe. Headway has its own competition. Light Finance has its own competition. Octa FX has its own competition. Atlas Fund they just launched theirs. What are you doing? Are you still trading demo? Get into competitions. Get your life serious. Get ready to win some of these competitions and win accounts for yourself. You can also get on board on Funded Nest for February and make some money for yourself. All right, sorry about that. Light went off, but rectified and fixed. So, but I think I'm done. So, get serious. Stop all those demos. Get into competition accounts. Practice what we're doing. Practice. Take our signals on serious accounts, live accounts, and all. Make money for yourself. You can use Xness as a recommendable broker. I recommend for you. And for prop accounts, FTMO. I like to recommend brokers and prop firms that have stood this test of time. There are many other ones out there, but these ones I recommend them. FTMO, Xness. See you. Stay active. Stay active on the group for updates. My eyes have seen your goodness and your endless favor, Lord. You are